A very nice Tuesday trading day on Wall Street is giving way to what might be a negative Wednesday. Major U.S. stocks futures were printing red numbers ahead of the open at around lunchtime here in Lagos today. On traders' mind today are the minutes of the last FOMC meeting, with questions being asked about when the Fed will stop interest rates raising and what that will mean for the markets. Also on tap for today are more earnings in the news season. The Dow futures was down 0.31%. S&P 500 was also trading water, while Nasdaq futures was pointing to a negative position before the bell. And that's about an hour from now, Nigerian time. Let's talk about the Asian markets, where it was broadly higher today following a bounce back on Wall Street Tuesday. In Japan, the Nikkei 225 were advanced 1.18% in afternoon trade. The Topix index gained 1.45%, lifted by several sectors on the counters. In South Korea, the Kospi continued strongly around 1% in the afternoon. The SX 200 today up 1.13% with a strong pull by many sectors. In mainland China, the Shanghai Composite was higher 0.1%, and the Shenzhen Composite slipped by just about 0.3%. So the Botswana Stock Exchange, that's coming back to the continent. The Stock Exchange in Botswana says it may terminate Choppy's Enterprises listing over the company's failure to publish its financial results on time. Choppy's, which operates in 8 African countries, has failed to release its annual financials for the year ending June, which was within the period stipulated by the stock exchange. Last month, Choppy's explained that the delay was due to new auditors reassessing the company's, reassessing the company's balance sheet. Let's come back home in Nigeria here, where technology companies are using a combination of peer-to-peer lending and a stream of videos and photographs to connect local farmers and investors. We have this report.
A new initiative is helping farmers in Nigeria increase crop yields and connect with investors through a technology that combines peer-to-peer lending with a stream of videos and photographs of the type typically seen in crowdfunding campaigns. 2 local technology firms are offering the ability to help farmers to scale up their businesses by connecting them with investors. Both companies, headquartered in Lagos and Abuja, enable investors choose a farm on their websites, decide the nature and size of their investment, and receive some of the profits raised after post-harvest sales. The firm also takes a portion of the profits.
One of the primary problems we were trying to solve was solving the problem of access to funds for farmers, giving them the right expertise for them to grow right, and also linking them to market. So far we've been able to do an effective collaboration here in Nigeria with the right companies who can. Crowdfunding has been one of the. Thankfully, crowdfunding has been one of the access to more like solve the issue for financing farmers.
Those who choose to invest in a farm are kept updated on the progress of crops in which they have invested, in much the same way that contributors to a crowdfunding campaign are kept abreast of developments. Adewale Fatai owns a 32,000 capacity poultry farm in Nigeria's southwestern Ogun State. But due to financial challenges, he could only produce 3,000 chicks until 2 years ago when he came in contact with Farm Crowdy.
We agreed to partner with Farm Crowdy because we did not have the financial capabilities to continue with the farm. They help us, and now our farm is no longer empty. We are working and we are taking care of the farm. If not for them, this farm will have collapsed and most of us will not be here.
Efforts by previous governments to help farmers, such as providing subsidized access to fertilizers and seeds, have been hampered by mismanagement and corruption. Oyeka Akuma, co-founder and CEO of Farm Crowdy, says the company has helped 7,000 small-scale farmers receive a total of $6 million from 2,000 investors since the company launched in November 2016. He says farmers use the money to receive technical training and boost yields from their farms, as well as access markets to sell their produce.
We're excited that in the last 22 months, we've been able to work with about 7,000 small-scale farmers in Nigeria already, who have cultivated over 8,000 acres of farmland and close to 600,000 chickens we've been able to raise till date. We're currently a team of 7 that are championing this new course of farming without actually being on a farm.
Nigeria's central bank in July said it was working on plans to have banks offer more agricultural loans to farmers.
When we return, this is $1 billion from Saudi Arabia to Africa and Asia for infrastructure.